Hello and welcome to this series of tutorials on City Energy Analyst. In this tutorial we're gonna learn how to generate other inputs required for our simulations after generating all the building properties. So if you come to this configuration tool under data management, we can see other scripts besides the archetypes mapper which I have already used. We recommend the user to follow exactly this order in order to populate all the inputs needed. So the first we'll go to the weather helper, which will extract a CSV file simulation. So we can see in CEA database we already have some examples for Zurich and Singapore, but you can also browse for other weather files indicating the path for it. So we select this one as we are running a case study for Singapore and run the script. So we can see a job has been created for it. And we have to wait for it to run. So this step is completed. The other would be the surroundings helper, which is gonna create geometries for the buildings around as they have relevant shading aspects that should be considered. So one of the inputs is the buffer land, so the area in meters that's gonna be surrounding. Default is for 100. You can change it according to your needs, but it is required that at least one surrounding building is found. So if you have any errors with this, we recommend increasing the size. You can also change default heights and floors, but if left blank, they're gonna be extracted from OpenStreetMap. So you just run the surroundings helper. You can also see all your tasks here, the ones that have already been completed and the ones running, and if you need you can always open to get more information as they are progressing. So we can see that was simulated with success, and if we come back in the input editor we can actually see more buildings around it now, and they're being indicated by a different color and a different label. While the buildings simulated, they are always identified with B in their name. The names for shading are indicated as CEA and also a unique ID. And you can also check their properties in the surroundings tab. On these ones, the building properties are not relevant as they are only used for shading, but their height is also will influence on the amount of shading provided for the other buildings. So we recommend the user to check those individually as well. After that, we're gonna run the terrain, which you just have to select the grid size for your topography, and if you have any elevation, you can change a fixed one. You call for this script. You can also continue browsing through others scripts, but they will be run sequentially. So after they have been completed, you can simulate the streets helper, which is not used by the demand, but is used for some of the optimization thermal network algorithms. And this information is also extracted from OpenStreetMap. Again, you can check your tasks and if they're running. If any error is indicated here, you can refer to the CEA support. So now that you have populated with streets, you can also see the streets obtained indicated as green. So you have produced all the required inputs to start running your simulations.